Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. This is very strange. I have and it goes in and out. Um, so happy that you all are here. Come on in from outside. Come on in from isn't there a song that says that? Come in from the outside? 1980s? Nobody? Hi everybody online. Hi Rick, it's good to see your face. All right, let's start out with some gratitude. Let's share what we are grateful for because gratitude is the highest form of energy. And I know that there are people in here that have something that they are grateful for. So let's get started with who wants to kick us off? Katie Litke.
I love Ken. I love Alexis. I love everyone that's working in my emotional chaos. Thank you.
Ah,
110%.
oh, I will say you're the best. Absolutely the best. All right. Who else? Who else has some gratitude that they want to share? It's just bursting inside.
I guess every one of them in the past week, I think, someone that we personal meeting with them. They just do such a great job of doing everything they can.
Scared the bejesus out of me. Wow. That's good. That's awesome. Very grateful. Very grateful. All right, one more. We always do it in threes.
I will follow up with Sergeant Nathan. He helped me get video, like me on video with those cool mics that are available.
Oh, yeah.
At the Market Center, which is awesome. Fantastic benefit. My videos were terrible. And you know, those will be the worst ones on YouTube.
Yeah. So you're doing video. Joe's doing video, everybody. Joe is doing video. Speaking of video, if you will notice in the family room area, there should be a little podium. And if you could, before you leave today, stop by and just share something awesome that has happened in your world. Anything. It can be anything. It can be as beautiful as I just secured my first listing, or as wonderful as I just bought my first house, or I got my first investment property. I'm going to lose my mind with this. Oh, let's see. Either turn it off or.
Yeah. Are we turning it off? Yeah. Good. Okay, we'll get this figured out because not Ethan. This is just technology. And so he's doing awesome with it. But we're not going to use it. Hopefully everybody online, can you hear me? Can you hear me online? Give me a thumbs up, Rick, if you can hear me. Okay, perfect. It's only Rick. That's all I care about. Apparently, all SOL. So no, I'm teasing. All right, so let's do some welcomes. Marianne, Scott, David, and Chase. We are so grateful that you are here, that you are with us, that you are selling real estate. I'm looking around. I see Marianne. Do I see anybody else? Marianne, can you share with us just a quick snippet of who you are, what you're most excited about?
Absolutely. So this is a career change for me. So I was in the corporate world for over 20 years and decided to make a career change, which I'm super excited. Love the flexibility of this, and I want to own my own business. Live in Stillwater, have a family, 3 boys, adult sons, really. And yeah, I'm just super excited to start getting engaged.
We are so grateful and honored to be in business with you. And your son just completed.
He just became a Marine.
Yeah. Just became a Marine.
Mess with your hand.
Well, thank you for your service as mama, right? And raising such a wonderful human being as he serves our country. We are very grateful. So thank you for being here today. Thank you for participating with us. Is there anybody else I'm missing? David is online. David, welcome. David, share with us just a quick snippet of who you are and what you're most excited about in real estate.
unmute, so.
Okay.
He's trying to unmute himself.
Oh, bless his heart. I know how that works, believe you me. Especially on Zoom when you know everybody's waiting. It's all right, David. The next time you're in here in real life, I'm gonna get you. All right, let's talk about some featured events coming up in March. Hannah, what have we got cooking?
So tomorrow, we've got Becky in her Wisconsin broker class. She's gonna be talking about WB1 forms, exclusive right to sell forms, and listing contract forms. So join her at 12:30. That's gonna be live streamed in right here. And then on Thursday, I have my marketing class. This is actually a really good one to come to because I'm gonna be covering, I have a full marketing template kit with, open house flyers, postcards, I have social media posts, I have YouTube videos, I have literally everything. So I'm gonna show you where to find those, how to implement them, how to update them, all the things. So that's Thursday at 11:30.
Awesome.
Then next week, at 12:30, we have the Alexis Nexus. So make sure you come to that because it's gonna be great. And
Was
then-
anybody here for, in the room, was there anyone that joined us for our required module? What was your experience? Do you feel like it was a good, like, communicative?
It was fun.
Yes.
Like, okay, forms are not fun, and it was actually a good time. Like, she made it very interesting and very fun. So I enjoyed it.
It was so good. And then like the kind of bantering back and forth, like sharing of ideas, or like, this is what just happened to me. Some of the, you know, scary stories, but they were like real things that happened. Thank you, Alexis, for pouring into us. And that was a phenomenal class. So if you would like, and we are just fortunate enough that we get her every single month. Alexis Nexus, come to it. It's good. It's really good. And then lastly, oh no, not lastly, but kind of.
On the 19th, so the day after the Nexus, we have another live KW Wealth Live. We're gonna be talking tough money strategies. So that's live streamed and it's only in person in the Market Center. The last two have been really great. I've listened in on them and taken great nuggets from them, so I think it's worth showing up and learning.
Yeah,
Is it live streamed or is it live in the market? Center?
Live streamed in the Market Center.
yeah, we can't log in.
I couldn't follow
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, we can't log in from outside because it is live streamed here. So that wouldn't work. This is brought to us by Brett Tanner and the wealth community at Keller Williams International. Very, very useful information, right? Like exceptionally implementable. Don't know if that's a word, but that's what I'm saying. Implementable information that you can use today to help you building your wealth strategies. I don't know, he's worth like a couple bucks. Couple billion bucks with a B. So he knows what he's doing, and he's also very down to earth and just kind of speaks layman's terms. So you can understand it. Come, if you can come. It's gonna be really good. And it's a series, right? Like how many more do we have, Jared? Do you know?
We have every single month, we have one. Once a month.
Once a month. Once a month. It gives you time to do the stuff that you learned before the next month's class. And then mark this down. On March 24th will be our team meeting, right? It's the last residential team meeting of the month, followed by a gentleman by the name of Ben Maines is going to share the listing blueprint. So if you all have been in the Market Center anytime Monday through Friday, like 9:30 to 11, you'll probably hear this gentleman lead generating. He's on the phones, he's getting hung up on, he's getting sworn at, it's all the things, and he's having a blast doing it. He has honed his skills though on getting listings, not just getting the listings, but then servicing the listings, and making sure that he provides the service so that he gets referrals. So if you would like more listings in 2026, this would be a class that I would put on my calendar, and I would bring a friend. If you have a friend that sells real estate outside of our four walls, bring them because they will benefit from it and you will help them in their business. All right.
think that's it. All right, Tom's. Tom's, what have we got cooking in the mortgage world?
Get on my desk. So we have another reverse bold coming up. And we are giving away 2 tickets to the Minnesota Wild, or 4 tickets to the Minnesota Wild hockey game.
Did you have 4 tickets?
4 tickets. 4 tickets. The game is on April 7th. And they're playing Seattle. It's lower level tickets, so they're awesome. For those of you who don't remember what reverse bold is, or if you have not participated in reverse bold, it's an opportunity for you to reach out to your database and offer something to them that looks like it's coming directly from you, even though it's coming from us. And so it is, Jaden will give you all the scripts. You basically have all the tools to market this yourself. And if you haven't done it before, everybody who's participated in the past has had nothing but positive experience. So that is, the call-in date is going to be March 24th. Jaden's going to be sending out emails to everybody in the market center. If you're interested, you can always reach out to myself or Tom Reichenbach. We'll walk you through everything that you need to walk through.
Good. Can team leaders participate?
Yes.
I'm totally gonna win. It's against the Kraken, did you say?
Yes. Yep.
You know, we just got Polino.
I'm sorry. It's on the 24th. 24th is the call-in date. Game is on the 7th.
Jen, for those of us who don't know what that means, what does that mean?
It just means getting ready for the Stanley Cup, because that's where we're holding.
Ask the first round of
We
playoffs?
finally have the people in place. I believe we do. I believe that we will win.
All right, here we go. Please check your mobile. Oh. Am I doing things wrong here?
Nope. You're just going the wrong way.
Oh, sorry about that. That's good. All right, so if you have not done a reverse bold 100, bold 100, who in the room has done one that can give us a shout out? Brian, tell us, like, you did one that was so impactful.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity to reach out, talk to your clients, especially if you haven't talked to me for a while. I had so many clients from decades ago, and I reached out with this, and I ended up connecting with probably about 75, 80 people that I otherwise wouldn't have spoken to.
So good.
So now I've got these people more implemented a regular contact relationships again.
So good. Lisa, did you have something to share as well?
No, I was just to add to that, sometimes I think we get afraid, like people, because we haven't talked to them in a long time, that they don't want to hear from us. Super funny. Like sometimes they talk for a long time. They're not just calling to like win something. They're like, hey, yeah, maybe they missed us. So it was really good. So it was really good to see like that is maybe our fear, our limiting belief, and not really true. So yeah, it was good.
They want to hear from you. It's just an easy way for you to add value to them. And I don't know of anyone that would turn down having a conversation with you for an opportunity to get 4 tickets for the Wild game. If they are, they aren't. They aren't. Randy, what do we got? Entitled.
Tickets for anything. Come see me next door anytime you need.
But you have Polino.
I know. Is that hockey?
That's right.
How I feel. We're gonna talk about.
Jen, you
food
got
segments.
Lana and Aaron.
See,
There you go.
And Missy.
There you go.
So I just wanted to use today as a best practices seller situation, we're gonna call it. Thank you, Krista, for bringing this up yesterday. And also thank you for always asking questions. That is my favorite agent. You guys cannot ever ask too many questions especially about files you haven't signed yet. They're amazing. So Krista brought me a new agent yesterday. We were talking about divorce, big E word. I know I've talked about it before. But I had a couple of specific situations that came up that I want to run through you guys to kind of help you alleviate in future. So you're signing a listing. The first situation was we got to the week of closing and, there's a lot of checks and balances to find out if sellers are getting divorced. People have made it through all of them, almost to closing. without us finding out. The first being the agent never asked the question. Even though the appointments were separate, maybe they knew there was, it's a tough question to ask, but it needs to be asked. Are you guys still legally married? Are you married? The two people that are there, start there. And are you, getting divorced? That is going to change things. So that first one, we didn't find out they were getting divorced till the week of closing. Closing did get delayed. We ended up closing before the divorce, but it caused a lot of issues. Of course, the sellers weren't going to take responsibility. We think they blamed the agent and us. So number two, I had two people that were getting divorced. They signed contracts on homes to sell their home and then two separate homes to purchase while going through divorce. All of those the purchases got delayed. So your sellers need to be aware if you're going through, and then here's the other thing. If you guys hear the D word, you can call me, have them call me. I'll walk them through all of this, but I just want to kind of run it through why it's so important. 99.9% of the time, if your sellers are selling a home while going through a divorce, they are not getting proceeds from the sale of that home on the day of closing. Their attorneys are. One of the attorneys, now, here's how it works. We have to get approval from the buy side to close before the divorce is final, meaning there's no decree yet. They haven't seen the judge. It hasn't been signed. Most of the time, that means one of their clients, one of the sellers, their attorney is going to hold those funds from closing until the divorce is done, and then they're going to separate the funds accordingly. That means you're not buying houses the day of closing. They, tried to do all that inside of 30 days, and then it got to us. We had took a week for me to get the file. Then we had 3 weeks, and then I had to let everybody know that's not happening. You guys aren't buying houses that day. So the best thing to do is if you are working in a divorce situation, call your closer, preferably me, and I'll walk them through it. Because a lot of times they push back, like, how can people tell me what we can do with our money? They can't. It's the buyer's title company. The weird thing about it is there's not laws, but we're dealing with insurance companies and they're CYA for their buyers. So they're the ones that are making us, and it's us sometimes. I'm on the buy side a lot, and we require the same thing. So if you're going through a divorce and you close and issue funds before it's finalized and something goes bad at the end and only one person should have gotten funds, then your buyer who just bought that house is effed. Well, they have title insurance, which isn't like a thing, but it causes a lot of problems. So I think a lot of agents don't really know that a divorce it's painful for your clients, but it's also, they're not getting money when they sell their house most of the time, unless the divorce is finalized and there is a decree and the decree is written correctly that says this person's getting this person's getting this. So we can handle that too. Like, get me the decree as soon as possible. I can help them through that. I've been through so many that I'm pretty much a divorce counselor at this point. So being as rough as it is, I'm pretty good with dealing with both sides and getting them over the hump that they're not going to get paid. But the most important thing is that money's going to sit there. It's going to motivate both sides to get through the end of that divorce so they can get access to that money, move on with their lives. So again, you cannot ask too many questions. If you got, go from there. So there's no surprises. That's the biggest thing clients hate. And they thought their agent should have told them, and then they hate surprises. So let's get rid of those.
Okay, you asked first.
Okay, that's okay. I was just gonna ask, is this the same? If only one of them actually sell.
Or you still have to sign. Marital interest, that's a huge thing to this day that sellers aren't aware of. You could own a home for 50 years. You could get married and sell it the day after you got married. Your spouse is entitled to 50% interest of that property. So they're always signing. At that point, they're not fully divorced yet. So yep, they'd be signing. What was your question?
I have a question not related to divorce.
Yeah.
So yesterday, what day is it? Yeah, yesterday we received a purchase agreement on one of our listings in the brokerage. It is a single family home. The person buying it is an investor in an LLC, buying it cash. So just a reminder, what does that trigger, everybody?
Hot potato.
FinCEN. When you see that, remember FinCEN. And if you need to, call Randy, call Lana, call your mom, I don't care, call somebody. No, I'm teasing. But FinCEN, can you just give us a 30-second overview of what they need to be prepared for? Because it's up there, out there a lot.
It's gonna trigger, so if you're on the sales side of that and the buyer is the LLC paying
Correct.
cash, it's the buyer's title company that's gonna have to file with the IRS. The seller does have some documentation to fill out, so they will get a questionnaire from the buyer's title company to get filled out. Just want to hammer home that the quicker that information is filled out, the quicker and easier the clip. Shouldn't delay anything. It's tedious, but it's getting ironed out. We've got a few now. There's third-party companies that are coming down the pipe that we are going to end up using. It's going to get streamlined. It's going to be business as usual before not, but the thing is to trigger and get moving on it as soon as possible, so you don't have any delays.
Okay, so if you did not attend or do not know what I'm talking about when I say FinCEN, please reach out, because it's happening.
Yeah.
It's happening out there on both the listing side, the buy side. Thank you, Randy.
Yep.
Thank you, Lana. Thank you, Title Fusion. Thank you, all the things. All right. Who's got to sell a house? Who has a coming soon, a withheld, not on the market yet, and they would entertain an off-market offer? We'll start back here. We'll come up here. We'll go over here.
I have a couple. So I have a duplex in St. Paul. It's like a couple blocks from the light rail, Hamlin neighborhood. We have someone kind of interested in it now, but we're probably going to list around 300. The upstairs unit is a 1-bed, 1-bath. Downstairs unit is a 2-bed, 1-bath. Super cute, has a lot of its charm still. And then I have another one. It's a 2-bed, 1-bath in the Kenny neighborhood in Minneapolis. They'll probably list in May, but they'd be ready to go at any time.
Awesome. Perfect.
What are beds bath in that one? 2-bed, 1-bath.
Ivy, what you got?
I have one that's gonna be coming up here very soon in the next couple of weeks. Located right here in Eagan, Weston Hills Drive, and it's 6-bedroom, 4-bathroom, 2-car garage, 3,000 square feet, on a beautiful pond, like picturesque, absolutely gorgeous outdoor views. Anyway, 580-ish. Oh, and I have one coming in Delano. I don't know if anyone deals with super far West Metro. That's gonna be a 5-bed, I think 4-bath, maybe 3-bath, 3-car garage, and we haven't settled on list price, but it'll be like mid to upper 500s. They're finishing the basement right now, and it's new. It's almost new construction. I mean, it's like 3 years old.
Okay.
So
Good.
yeah.
I've got a handful that would take pre-market offers. The first one, Burnsville Quad, 2-bed, 2-bath. It is fully remodeled. Actually, new furnace and AC just went in. New windows are going in on the 16th, and it's ready to go. 250 to 260. If you guys want to get in early, I can get you in. New floor goes in next week, but it's been all updated and sweet. So it's one of my personal properties that I'm flipping. So seriously, you guys want to get in early, let me know.
It's Jonas.
What?
That it's like our kids.
Oh, here we go.
I didn't even know you were here. That's my wife in the background. I got condo in the Lowry in downtown St. Paul. One of the 2-bedroom units, gorgeous river views, 275, ready to go anytime. Just got photos back. That'll probably be in the market next week or two. 1455 Dixon in St. Paul Park is a 3-bed, 2-bath Rambler. That'll be priced at 280. Super clean for 280.
Super clean. Aiden.
Someone's got to have a first-time home buyer for that.
Just talk to Jonas afterwards.
Yeah, and for those of you who are in North Metro, like we are Mountains View, I've got a 4-bed, 3-bath. I'm getting a new roof right now, and then that'll be on the market for right around 500, and it's like an acre lot in the city. It's awesome. It's a great house, and like a 4-car garage. So super cool at 500.
Good. All right. Did I see another? We got Kathy. We got Brian. Then we got Kathy.
Got a 2-story, 5-bedroom Farmington, probably about over 4,000 finished square feet, backed up to a nature park. So it's got just an amazing lot. home, gonna be listing it right around 7. What else can I say about it? It's got a great front porch. It's a beautiful house, so. If it was Lakeville, people would be looking at multiple offers before they get them on the market. Farmington, so.
Darn
Kathy, what you got?
Okay, I have a couple, 2-story in Egan, 5-bed, 4-bath, original owner, they built it, meticulous home, seriously, this is right off of, Pennsylvania Avenue. 3-car tandem garage, they have a shed in the back, big lot, right down by the high school, in Egan, around 600. 2-bed, 1-bath townhouse in Maple Grove that's going live on Thursday. 225, really cute, well-maintained townhouse. Right, little location right off of, part of Maple Grove down, or, right off 94. And then I have another one, a 2-bed, 1-bath, in the east side of, St. Paul, really cute house, hardwood floors, they're redoing all of it, all the hardwood floors. But that one, be around 240. And then I also have, 6, maybe 5 now, available lots in Egan, to build on, Parkside Circle. And those lots are 85 feet wide, really beautiful lots at the, Lebanon Hills Park. And, they're starting at about $950 and up. So build. What's that?
Open to any builder.
Nope, they're open to, well, there's 3 builders out there, but I'm helping first. Yeah.
Are you in the price?
I'm doing open houses.
Perfect. Perfect. Awesome. Aiden Anderson.
I have I have 2. I have a detached townhome in Woodbury over by Brookville Elementary, 3-bed, 3-bath. Just high 4s, low 5s. Just 2,300 finished square feet. Super cute. Did I say 3-bed, 3-bath? Okay. And then I have a new development down in Cottage Grove. You can build. We can start at 650s. We also have river lots. Your homes could be 900 plus. So, yeah.
Yep. And you're in the parade?
In the parade, house 149.
Okay. Perfect.
I have a few online.
Oh, good.
Elijah, 2-bed, 2-bath, 2-car garage in Inver Grove. Townhome, FHA approved, 250 near 494 in the 52 split when held, open to off-market showings, listing end of March. Sammy has a South St. Paul 3-bed, 1-bath, single family around 280. And a Cottage Grove townhome, 2-bed, 2-bath around 240. And then Casey has a withheld in Medford, 255, 3-bed, 2-bath, 0 garage corner lot. Woodbury townhome, 355, 3-bed, 3-bath, 2-car, built in 2021, wants to sell by June. And then she has buyer needs, but we're not there yet, so I can read those ones with it.
All right. Guys,
I have a couple.
Okay.
Most importantly, my personal one, 2-bed, 1-bath townhome in Cottage Grove. It's a cute little place. Somewhere in the ballpark of 200. I have another one up in East Bethel, 5-bed, 4-bath on 1.8 acres. Backs up to, or actually has deeded access to Coon Lake. It backs up to the drainage or flowage of Coon Lake up there. I have another one in Faribault, technically a 4-bed, 1-bath, conventionally a 3-bed, 1-bath. That will be at 250 in Faribault.
Thank you. Is your townhome in Cottage Grove? Can you rent it?
You can.
Just give a shout out to Ben. He just said he has one in Faribault and one in East Bethel. The dude covers the whole state.
And one in Cottage Grove. That's the most important one.
So one in between.
Well, yeah, so if you have
Needs one in St. Cloud next. Ben, get one in St. Cloud.
That might be a tad too far.
Oh, no.
We're good? Guys, we have pent up inventory. So are you all seeing multiple offers right now?
Yes.
Yeah, wouldn't it be nice if you had this kind of in your back pocket for your buyers that maybe had just not necessarily gotten their offer accepted on these multiples, and you can say, okay, we've got these off market. That's the power of this opportunity. All right, speaking of buyers, how many have a buyer that they just can't find a house for? Robert Stewart.
Jeez, begin, okay. So I've got a couple looking in the Lakeville School District for a single family, four more beds, 3 more baths on over a third of an acre lot. They could go up to $1 million. I'm looking for a house 20 minutes from St. Paul Academy, 3 bed, 2 bath, 2 car garage, with a large kitchen. They could go up to 550. St. Louis Park, 3 bed, 2 bath, 2 car garage. They're looking for something kind of cosmetically beautiful up to 600. And then West 7th West Side, single family, 2 bed, 1 bath, up to 265.
I might have a Lakeville one for you.
Word.
Awesome.
I
Jen?
wouldn't call this like super challenging or anything, but I just have a buyer who's looking 300,000 to 400,000, wants character, very clean, ideally not in the heart of, you know, Minneapolis and St. Paul. So that's kind of tough because she wants that like old character, but not like in the city, because also in this price range, the neighborhoods don't align with what she's looking for. So she's looking more for a little bit more of a quieter, I don't know, area, not as many, you know, like people parking on the street, you know, type of thing. So anyway, if anyone has something that would match that, you know, I'd say she's a little bit more partial to probably West Metro. So like St. Louis Park, you know, Hopkins, whatever, something like that. But I think she'd look at it just about anywhere.
Okay.
Does she want the Kenny neighborhood in Minneapolis?
Not in the heart.
It's not, I wouldn't say
Uh,
the heart.
Send it to me, like I'll send it to
Yeah.
her, you know.
Maybe you want to make a match.
People that park on the street in the dog walking neighborhood.
Criteria. That's the criteria.
Can I give you a few?
Please do.
Okay, so I have ready need to move buyers that are looking to move in Minneapolis. I would totally take Keeley's, except it doesn't work. They need 3 bed, 2 bath, 1 car. They'll go up to 500,000. That one's like they got to move this week. Then I have in Eden Prairie. Their preference is Eden Prairie. They go surrounding there up to 550, 3 bed, 2 bath, 2 car, up to 600. I have Maple Grove townhouse, 320 or less, 2 bed, 2 bath, 2 car. And then my other make me move, like have to buy a house now, is South St. Paul, Cottage Grove, Embro, and that's 2 bed, 1 bath, 1 car, ideally under 325.
I think we had some matches that could be made on some of these.
Cool. I have a couple online.
Okay.
Casey, East Metro, Roseville, Shoreview, Arden Hills, Mendota Heights, Ember, Egan, West Wilmington.
Yeah.
Hopkins, St. Louis Park, etc. No cats. That allergies up to 500. No, not on a main road. Semi-private lot needs to move by May. And a semi-country property near Faribault under 400 needs over 0.5 acres. Tori mom needs to find a home for her daughter and fiance, trying to stay under 350. They're open to just about anywhere within 45 minutes of the metro. Sammy Massey needs a main level living, at least 1,200 square feet. Stairs are fine, but minimal is best, under 280 in and around Cottage Grove, single family on the side. On that side of the river, and another buyer looking up to 300 single family, not in St. Paul, preferably East Metro to North Metro, at least 3 beds. Rick, what's your buyer need?
I got 3,000 square feet plus 4+ bedrooms, 3+ bathrooms, 0.75 acres plus District 196, under $1 million.
Okay. So for those that have buyers, if you've heard something, You've been sitting here right now. You have no listings. You have no listing inventory. And you heard somebody say, I have a buyer that's looking in such and such, and you think, I know that area. I live in that area. I work that area. What would it look like if you sent something out to that area that said, we have a buyer that's looking. Have you considered making a move?
We just did that for our actual buyers.
Yeah.
And we've done this before numerous times. The rate in which we're getting a response is unreal. We've not ever received as many responses. I will tell you, I'm back in the enjoyment of, Jonas, you remember when we would make phone calls and we'd mail out and people would call and they'd get a little feisty with you and they'd be like, you mailed to my house and I can't believe you would do it. So I had an agent call and said, you mailed about a house that I owned that was listed. And I was like, cool. I still have, my buyer's still qualified to buy that. Are you still selling that? She said no. And I said, what other properties do you have that fit? People are responding left and right.
Yep.
So you can take the angry person and make them happy if you have a buyer.
Yeah.
That's really what we've discovered.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
There's someone in our office who has a qualified buyer that would like to buy your house. Can we look at it?
We were just in a meeting. I heard this. I know this area. I know these homes. I'd love to be able to connect you. How can I help? Right? Like, have you thought about making a move? What we're hearing right now, what I'm hearing is people want to buy and sell. They may just not want to put it on the market. They want to make it happen. So make it happen. Do what they want. Awesome. All right. Friends, if you see your face, come on down. You're the next contestant on our Price is Right. We had a great group attend family reunion in Atlanta this year. And I've asked each one of them to give back something that they have learned, something they've implemented into their business, something that's going to change the trajectory of 2026 for them. And each one of us is going to share just a little golden nugget. I really love for you all to.
I'll stand. I'm a little sick, so I'll stand in the corner.
Oh, Jared won't let you. It's a thing.
I don't want to.
I don't want to be sick for real life.
Yes.
I've been on Thursday for vacation.
Okay. Okay, so here's what we'll do. I'd love for you all too that listen to Jay Shetty, or if you logged into any of the others, or if you paid for a digital experience, to mastermind and share as well. But let's start with, I'm going to end, so I'm going to be the last one in case we run out of time. Let's just start with Keely. Can we start with you?
I'm sure can. I can find.
Share with us one of your greatest takeaways.
Okay.
And was this your first family reunion?
No, second.
This is your second family reunion. And okay, good. Share with us.
My biggest thing was probably Gary V's. I feel like there was a little controversy over that because he dropped so many F-bombs, but also, like, you've done a lot of good things. Like,
Really good stuff.
he also talked about like the importance of social media, and I feel like that I've been driving that for the last year plus, but and how that's like taking over is like everyone goes to social media to look for everything now. I'm trying to find the actual note where I like wrote down what he said, but can you come back to me once I find that?
Yeah, I absolutely can. Jared, share with us something impacted you.
AI is not after your jobs in the next 5 years. And which I think is an absolutely great big deal, because I don't know, there's people getting laid off and stuff like that in the business sector, and we're in the business sector. And so I was sitting in a group, and the conversation was AI in the next, at least in the next 5 years, because that's how far they're looking, is not after your job. That's a really big deal. AI is looking to help you with your business and helping it grow, but it's not after you yet.
Yep. Very good. Loki, what's one thing that you walked away with? This was your first time.
This was my first family reunion.
Yeah.
It was good. The biggest thing that I got out of it was the networking. I actually did talk with several other agents in different cities. I've connected with a couple of them since I've left Atlanta. And that was rewarding to me. And I say that because I just got 2 referrals from not necessarily family reunion, but from people in a whole different state that knew someone who moved here to Minnesota and referred them to me. Then on top of that, I was at family reunion, networking with other realtors and making just a lot of great connections.
Yeah. Yeah, oftentimes when agents attend, their number one goal is to generate enough referral business that it covers their expenses. And it is a absolute truth that happens. So I saw you out there networking, making all those relationships. So good. So good. Ivy, share with us something that you walked away with, maybe in the commercial realm.
Yeah, that's actually what I was going to touch on. So I spent my time on probably different courses and networking events than most of the people on the panel here. So I was over at the Omni, and we were focusing a ton on AI, but also our toolbox, our commercial toolbox. So there's just a bunch of different platforms that are out there. I mean, obviously many of them can cross over to like a residential agent's toolbox as well, like using Substack and some other different, AI tools as well that could, impact our businesses. And kind of to touch on what Jared said, one thing that my coach said, because she was leading a lot of the courses that I ended up going to, was just that basically, AI isn't after us, but it's going to be imperative that we all implement it in order to stay relevant. So if you're not using it, that's who's going to fall behind. It's not coming for you, but it needs to partner with you. And so we focused on automating a lot of things, and we talked a lot about RealNext and all of that, but that's not a software that you guys use, but that's something that I use. So yeah.
Are they incorporating like AI into RealNext, or like, is there a way that you're working with that?
I mean, there's some, it's, they're getting better with like campaigns and obviously, helping you with advertising, but also using, CoStar and LoopNet, all of that. Yeah. Yeah.
Very good. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Holly, what you got? What's one thing that you just was like, oof, that was a good one?
This was probably, I don't know how many family reunions I've been to now, but this I would say was probably the best one I've been to. It felt the most sequential in how things worked. And so I didn't stay tactical, and some of it gets repetitive, right? Like you host your open house, and how do you host your open house and all of that. So I spent some time and some different things I did Jay Papasan's, and the beautiful reminder of a 2-inch domino within 10 steps could knock over a 6-foot, 7-inch domino. So if you put the right sequence of things in place, so when you're doing the right things, it can knock that down. And he gave us a plan of what to do. And of course I had it pulled up for everyone else when they were talking, but he went through and talked about, if you find your habit loop. So what's your cue? What's your trigger? What's happening? So write down your 5 best things that you do, and then the 5 negative things, and if you can't get 5, whatever, figure out what your cue is, your trigger, and then put your steps in place to be able to knock down that next domino. So if your cue is when your phone goes off as a negative, you're going to check it and you're supposed to be lead generating, then maybe you put something different. If your cue is I hop on my computer and something prevents you from lead generating, don't hop on your computer. So still kind of back to the basics, but I thought that was my beautiful reminder.
Let's see if we can. Awesome. All right. My biggest takeaway, Gene Rivers. I've been to lots of stuff. I've met him personally. He is one of the best teachers in all of Keller Williams. And I read my notes in the first person, so you'll catch the eyes in here, but he said this, really brilliant. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow is a dream. Today is the only place that anything gets done. bullshit yourself. When it matters, there is no excuse. So there you go.
That was so good. Was that a listing class or was it just the lead generation?
No, it wasn't actually, it was none of the above. It was an interesting Gene Rivers class. So it was, I don't know how to define it because we went through 6 personal perspectives real quick and we went into, it was really MREI. It was focused investing and business. And it really came down to the only way that you're going to be able to invest to the level that you want to in real estate is to own your business. And then it became a pretty like small group discussion with him and it was pretty cool. So.
All right, Tom. Tom, was this your first?
That's 2 times smaller than you normally wear. And then wear it all day. It's gonna tell you that you look ridiculous. Gary Vee speech, and it was all about how important social media is. And we are in the time that we're not utilizing social media for the fine. Everybody needs to be doing it. Needs to be doing it, and everybody needs to be constantly doing it. So I thought he was great. He did swear a little bit too much, but
What was the count? Like 44, I think it was.
I don't know.
He swore more than that. It was like 44 F-bombs. Like,
Yeah.
it might have been more. It was a lot.
I don't think you finished a sentence without it. It was fine. It was very good information, really good. If you could like pull all the words out that didn't have a swear word about them, that was good. Yeah. Tom R, what you got?
Well, one thing I would say is if you haven't been to this, the scale of it is just great. Like it's insane how many people that are there in the planning that must have been involved to get that done. It's really impressive. The 2 takeaways that I had were in regards to marketing. There were 2 quotes that I wrote down. One says, "The best marketing solves real problems and exact pain points that buyers and sellers are going through right now." So laser focus, not broad marketing, but pin down one pain point, because if one person has it, probably the whole market has the same pain point. And then the second one is kind of similar. This is my favorite one. It says, "Content for everyone resonates with no one."
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and I thought about it. I mean, we've been up here, I don't know how many times. And the last time I was here and I talked about the medical professional programs, I had 3 agents call me right away because it was very specific and triggered their database of who they're talking.
Yeah.
So be specific.
Be specific when you're marketing. Can you say the quote again, just so that they can hear it?
Content for everyone resonates with no one.
Yeah. Good. That's very good. Did you find it?
Speaking of marketing guys asking for a picture of the panel.
That's probably why I couldn't hear it. He also, this was, I took this down because he talks about how important social media is for new agents, because he said reputation and experience are going to continue to decline. AI and ChatGPT literally know just as much as a realtor, so that's not going to sell you anymore. Everybody that's not making content on social media is disappearing. I think we talked about that. And it's like the biggest opportunity in the history of real estate for new agents, because it's true. I feel like you can type something into ChatGPT at this point if you're a buyer or a seller, and it's going to tell you, like my buyer, I think on Sunday said, I should chat with a lender and see if my ChatGPT prediction is right. Like it probably is pretty close. So I think that's so important too. And just like selling yourself as a new agent, it's like, what makes you different? It's like, I'm utilizing social media. I'm out there. My face is out there. My name is out there. So even I only sold whatever it is, 1-2 houses, like I know you can kind of blast yourself on social media. I've never had a conversation of how many houses that I've sold in a listing or a buyer. So but I talk about social media and that they're like, oh, shiny, bright social media don't work.
So good. I think Jared and I had this conversation maybe at the airport
about how social media is really like a whole farm. People, just like you would an 8x8 inside of Command. You know, it's just the platform is different. It's just creating this whole community of touch point. So utilizing that. And for those of you that might struggle with social media or putting yourself out there, what did Gary Vee say without the F words? He said something about how the fact that you need to get over it. Like,
Well, think of what
Like,
Giselle had us do too, of just,
yes.
yeah, because there were no F words in hers, but still as impactful and effective. But she went through and talked about it too, like start today, just start anything. And Chelsea, I think Gary Vee did a really good job of laying things out. I thought it was fascinating that he believes we'll end up paying for social media soon. So we are looking at like an untapped season of when we're not doing that. And then Chelsea and Giselle, they gave real tangible plans of how to implement your social media. So they talked through, if you need those notes, I have those notes.
Yeah, that was very good.
You can just reach.
And it was tactical, like, okay, here's how you do it.
It was like, this is
Here,
your,
like,
like,
do it.
yeah, and Chelsea was like, here's how I lay it out. This is how many carousels I do. This is what I do. I have those notes. If anyone wants those notes, message me. It will take me a week to get to you, but I promise I will. I'm just telling you the truth for it.
Did anybody attend Jay Shetty here at the Market Center? That would love to share something that you walked away. What was the experience like for those of us that weren't here? What was the experience like for you all coming into the Market Center on that day?
And I loved how, because we always talk about DISC, right?
Yeah.
But he like put people into different areas and then described DISC essentially in a very different way that brought a new perspective to it that I thought was super helpful.
Yeah, that was to move 11,000 people.
Yeah, it was impressive. Like, it was great.
She would squat the room. Yeah, I did. I had just sat down. I'm like,
You guys move in the Market Center.
Did you guys move here?
I stood up because I was here.
Yeah, you have seen that.
But
Yeah, I was like, wow, he had control of that room. It was like everybody was sitting on pins and needles. And then when he was like, okay, everybody stand up and move, you could see the entire, you could just feel everybody be like, what is he doing? He pulled it off. He did a great job.
It was impressive.
Okay, so as a follow-up question, knowing that there was high impact things that you walked away with from family reunion, is there anything you've implemented yet in your business from those key things that Loki's already got referrals, so she wins. Yet, is there anything that y'all have implemented into your business today so far since coming back? Yes, Holly, can you share with us what's one thing that you've implemented in your business differently?
Chelsea laid out how to do the carousels. I had one uploaded the next day.
Good job.
I mean, I know how to do the carousels, but I did it through Canva, did all this. Yeah, no, I
Use the fancy Canva and all the good stuff.
Yeah, I'm data on that.
I see you too, by the way, more on social. Y'all are doing a great job.
I'm sweating.
I know you're sweating, you're wanting to throw up, but you did a great job.
Hopefully you can't tell. If you can tell my pictures, just send me a message, but I'm sweating. It's not comfortable.
And it's working.
Sure.
Ivy, did you had your hand up that you
kind of, it's very similar to what Holly said, but yeah, within 24 hours, I'm trying to think of how to say it. You might need to come back to me, but I had finally downloaded the KW Canva, which if you guys don't know, it's free. We all have a pro account with Canva, so if you're paying for it, you don't need to anymore. But I had started messing around with it, and I went on Circle, and I specifically asked how to do it when I was at family reunion, because they were reminding us again of our toolbox. That they're like, you guys have all this stuff. KW is partnered with Canva, take advantage of it. So I finally downloaded it, I had to go into my super old ivnavec@kw.com email address, which I've had on a auto response for 6 years to go to my like actual email that I use. So, but I found it and did that, and now I just need to actually like obviously start creating the content in it, but like it was a good reminder.
YouTube feels so uncomfortable to me. I made my first video last week. I'm like, this doesn't even feel like myself, but I'll get better at it. You got to start somewhere. So I started that.
Good.
I'm hoping to, once I start teaching social media classes more, I can tell you about YouTube and what works and what doesn't if I get that far by then. Time blocking. If Brooke is watching this back, she's going to be like, I've been telling you all along, but I've started implementing time blocking. Granted, yesterday I was like sick and I slept the whole day. So I'm trying to figure out how to manage that. Like once I already have my time block set, when I like, let's say I do get sick, like how do I kind of pivot? So, but I've started those two things. And I've just like tweaked my social media a little bit on Instagram and it's been working. I think I was kind of plateauing a little bit and then I started readjusting my content and like what I actually wanted people to know and see. So yeah, just like making minor tweaks.
The small things done consistently over time are going to create measurable results if we can stick with it. And that's why just choose one thing, and implement that. But implement it. Don't think about it. Don't try and make it perfect. Don't wait. Implement it. For those that were not at the CEO Summit, I'll just share with you kind of my takeaways. If you have not gotten this book, I highly recommend you get it. It is called Unreasonable Hospitality, and it's written by Will Guidara. He spoke about having a business that shows unreasonable hospitality. And studies have shown that it is one of the, if not the, most important factor in quick success. Like separating your competition from you, it is the one thing. And it is the greatest impact according to the New York Times that gave them 4 stars, 3 Michelin stars in the same year. He has this business called 11 Madison Park. And he decided, he and his buddy, they had been asked to come to the top 50 restaurants. They were invited to the top 50 restaurants in the entire world. And when they got there, they won number 50. Now, in perspective, if you're in the top 50 in the entire world, that's pretty dang awesome. Their perspective was we sucked. We were the worst ones in that room. So they got together over a big old bottle of bourbon and they said, how do we make sure that we are number one? And that's where this book came from. Little things that can be systematized over time. He said, what is the difference between service and hospitality? Because we always talk about the client experience, right? And what is the difference between service and hospitality? Service is black and white. Hospitality is color. If you think about it that way. Black and white means you're doing your job with competence, with efficiency, getting things done in a timely measure and communicative. Color means you make people feel great about the job you're doing for them. Getting the right plate to the right person at the right table is service, but genuinely engaging with the person you're serving so you can make an authentic connection, that's hospitality. And then he goes on to share, it's really good, on different circumstances that they found where these patrons, they may not have remembered the scallops or the steak or the beautiful potatoes that they had, but they will always remember the experience that they enjoyed. And so as a team, we are implementing our ums. So every day we have a huddle. Just like you all on your teams, you have a huddle. And if you are a solo agent, find another agent and do a huddle. Starts you out with your day. And we talk about, okay, what are the ums? Who did we notice that was doing an today? Is UHM, unreasonable hospitality moment. And it can be as little as I saw somebody take one of our agents, I saw them help one of the other agents in filling out a purchase agreement. That's an Like, let's recognize the ums. When you start to recognize them, they show up more. So that was my takeaway. Do an in your business, something that's completely unexpected with your clients, and you will win them for life. Any parting thoughts, guys? If you had never gone to family reunion or mega camp, what would you tell them to do?
I'll tell them to go. It's worth the investment. And my last parting thought was Jay Shetty said there's two types of day, effective and efficient. And that was something I implemented right away because it's beautiful. An effective day is one large thing because we all have days where you just have to get one major thing done. But then there's okay for other days where it's efficient. It's multiple small things. And dividing my days up that way, I'm being way more productive.
Effective, efficient. Very good. Ivy, closing thought?
Yeah, I'm a huge advocate for family reunion. I think I've gone 7 times in the last 10, 11 years. And the networking is truly unbelievable because if you think about the fact that we're a pretty massive company, you got to be around 160,000 agents. And what was the count this year? 13,000 maybe was there. I mean, you're with the top, like 1%, 2% in the company. And so, yes, I mean, not every single person are you going to chat with afterwards, but you will make meaningful connections in some sort of way. And it's, I don't know, it's just an astronomical learning experience. So I'm a huge advocate to go if you can. And, if you end up being a Mastery client too, or sorry, a MAPS client, like a map, and you have a Mastery coach, you get to end up going for free. So it's definitely worth the investment.
Mega Camp is in August. It's August something. Don't know. 16th to 18th, somewhere in there. And it's in San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So join us if you'd be so inclined. All right. We are so grateful that we have our sponsor who brought us some lunch today. We have Onassis. Okay. Onassis. That's very good. And I'm going to what's the word I'm looking for? Dismiss. I'm going to dismiss you all to get some lunch. Please get lunch. Come back in because we have a great opportunity for marketing, photography. Do you do social media too?
Yeah, I do social media.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, social media, all the things. So go grab some food. Come back in for a quick.
Pam, can we get a quick picture?
Yeah.
You do one where we're on. Or we're all. Yeah, go ahead. So we can have our social. Yeah, come on and look. Let's get a. We're just talking about marketing on social, so here we go. I'll share it.
Anyone blinking right now?
I paid for the program. Yeah, probably in
Very relaxing. Like nothing to you.
That's enough.
That's okay, no worry.
Can you go back?
Use your KW now and do it. And like I said, I've been able to like the program like really in the last 3 years. What am I? Yeah. Downloaded it. It's tonight. I look back and see how to do it. If I had to also figure it out, but it took like 5 minutes.
Thank you so much for coming. I want them all in our back in here. Great stuff.
Yeah. Perspective.
I'm good.
That's my.
I know,
That's
that's our
our
natural makeup. You want the.
I don't want to hug you.
No, I know. I love you, but I don't
But
like
like-
distance. I'm gonna wait for everyone to get their kids to wash their hands and then I'll tell whenever
Yeah.
it's done.
Yeah, like I know, I'm walking to get out right at the moment with.
Yeah.
my son. From the 3 of you all kind of started.
Yeah.
At the same time.
I was just about to say that.
There we go.
Sorry.
And you should really love that up there.
Oh,
yeah.
So now I should work.
Okay, thankfully we got together.
Oh,
But I was
wow.
saying,
Wow. Yeah.
yeah, it's an easier way to coach.
Yeah.
Depending you just are like, oh,
You got.
this is your next step, right? You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
And you get that. I know, you just. You're not in terms of not being ready.
Get everything.
Yeah,
Right.
you're not
I know.
ready. We're
So
wired
I
the
know.
same. It's
Yeah.
very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You just gotta like go.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
this is just so counterintuitive. I can't even.
I know. Yeah.
I can't wait 30 days. Like I can't start.
We almost had a showing before you even.
Right, I know, and so that's what I wanted to talk to you about, is like, there's people I know that are selling, they don't wanna be like, hey.
You're not a pushy person.
I wanna be pushy,
Yeah.
but I do wanna call to a couple of them, like, hey, can I just practice? Like, I would love to like, hey, I'd love to do an evaluation on your house, and just practice, and maybe you guys wanna get, like, the Berlin house.
Yeah.
Maybe they wanna get, pre-approved, just, you know, get that done, and
Are
then
they
if
not with
something comes
agents?
up.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, like low hanging fruit, like.
Yeah, that's
you
what I'm
gotta
like.
get in there, like,
Yeah.
let's grab coffee, like,
Yeah,
let's go.
yeah, yeah.
And
yeah.
have a folder. So
ready
that,
in
so
case.
that
Yes.
it can be,
Yeah.
I would love the opportunity to,
Yeah.
I love what I do, I'd love to be able to, and I saw
Yeah.
your social media intro.
Yeah.
The picture is amazing.
Thank you. Well, it was
Such a good capture of you though, I think
Thank
what I
you.
know of you,
Oh, thank you.
and I think, and I saw, and there's a lot of information.
Yeah, that was really fun to
Can you
see.
tell us something good? Go into the little microphone.
Something good that's happened.
Something that's happened good. Just a good, yeah, just a good, I just want to.
Now that I was
A
like.
good thing in life,
Or anytime, yeah.
a good thing, okay.
I talked about my son becoming a Marine, so I don't know anything else.
Okay, let's see.
Okay.
But me.
So Lindsay, when did you start again? Have you been using it a while?
Just like for a year.
So,
Yeah, so.
Something good. Say something good into the camera, Adam.
No.
Let's say something good.
Oh.
Organized?
Yeah.
That's not this person. And she-
And through that, she's like, it's a little bit technology. And then through that, I would just. We would just help me through it all. And I know, but I'm really good at it.
Well, that's what she said. I remember it in that, when I watched it last night, I was like, she did. But I'm still.
I got you.
And I feel like I have, they don't get to do that, like, yeah. You feel like that, yeah, like I need to just put things in everything. I just sort of dumb some stuff up of it, like, I just need like, the presentation at zero.
Sir?
So Lisa, did we determine, are we going somewhere next week? Is that still happening?
Oh, yeah. I haven't heard anything about it. I would assume.
Get an answer and then.
Yeah.
And I, in the back of my mind, I just said, "Not that," but I was like, did I miss the email? Okay.
Yeah,
No.
right. Well, there's another really good.
8:30, yeah, I went home and worked this all year.
Yeah, I just had to tell my family, I'm like, well.
We should go to some.
She's
Right on the.
She, I knew that they would come.
Be like, Bill?
She wasn't ready. and things like
At
that.
noon or whatever. 11:30.
But her house isn't.
I mean, it might be some drinking you want.
Yeah, there would be.
But I was gonna call.
Yeah, I just have to be up early. And make our grandson bring tech.
The next morning or that?
That morning, have to be, well.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah.
How are you?
Share.
How are you too?
Okay.
Oh, we have,
Yeah.
And I. Hey.
Yeah.
You know,
Live in a lot in here. I don't know. But now I'm back, more in the office.
I've been in the business.
I never did. Yeah, oh, yeah, you don't want. Yeah.
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 I like it, but like, that is real estate. Well,
right? Yeah. So far too.
It's the regular offer. You said two, no, that whole bail? Is this one?
This is the second one. Yeah.
Okay, two that bailed.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Third one.
Hi,
Yeah,
everyone.
they're just flying in.
About this presentation.
Was
there ever backup offer that you're like, hey, available again?
Yeah. No, I mean, yes, we had.
Hi, everyone. My name is
We already got something.
I have a real estate property and video company.
Hadn't gone through yet.
So it's at the inspection period now?
I just want to present what we do and what I can offer you guys. So what is Razor Media? So we're just a company that specializes in photography, videography, and marketing content. One thing that makes us different realistically is our pricing. Our pricing is just flat fees. We don't do any jump scales for square footage or anything along the lines of that. We also, for the price, we offer a lot of services and a lot of value for the price. So we can show you that after, with no like hidden fees and anything. So anything that you see is the price for it. Services, we do bracketed photos, HDR photos, cinematic videos and drone, vertical or horizontal, Zillow 3D tours and Matterport, floor plans, virtual staging, Twilight edits, and custom property websites for your listing. And try to keep things as simple as possible. So ordering with us is really easy. It's just going online like you're shopping and ordering, and we show up. Like you don't have to communicate anything with us. We'll just show up as with the select time, the time that you select. We have fast turnarounds next day by noon. So if you order on Wednesday, you'll receive it on Thursday by noon, and videos within 24 hours of the shoot. So then you'll be able to start the next day because the editing works. He started from. We also offer pay at close through Titus. So if you don't have the money or don't want to spend the money and rather just wait to pay for your media services out of your commission, we have a partnership with Titus. Zero money out of your pocket, and Titus will just pay us, and then you'll just pay them back from your commission. You have up to 6 months to pay it. Then if you don't pay it, then there's payment plans, or you can roll it into another listing. But and zero back to your credit score. And I just wanted to do a little quick demo of like what process looks like. So I don't think I'm sharing screens. I don't know. There.
We'll get smart people.
Let me help. I'm so sorry. Okay, I just have to get out here. And then go to Zoom. I'm sorry.
There's sort of a pay at close option that's probably really helpful for newer agents. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
So we'll go right into the pay at close option. This is how it works realistically, is you play for your listings after. Depending on your credit, there might be a fee for that, but if you have excellent credit, like for instance, if you got a $500 package, you have excellent credit, you won't have any interest, but or fees. If you have under or 740 to $799, $20, and then it goes down. I think one more up to average, it goes up to 32, 40, and then anything lower than that, I think you will qualify. So it's just an extra option. But so these are what my prices are for my bundles and my packages. So for $295, all the services you'll get 25 photos, 3 drone photos, a floor plan, virtual Twilight photo, a Zillow 3D tour, and a custom property website. And it goes up with, more options here. For the pro package, it's 40 photos, 6 drone photos of vertical reel for social media, interactive 3D floor plan, and a 3D tour with Zillow, virtual twilight photos, and premium floor plan and a custom property website. We get a lot of services for the price, and it goes up and up clearly for, depending on what kind of listing you're marketing. We also have regular photos packages that come with photos and a floor plan and custom property floor plan. Custom property website, sorry, I'm saying the wrong thing. 10 to 15 photos for $155, 25 photos for $175, and it comes with 3 things. If you don't want all the extra marketing product, then we have videos and reels. But then there's one thing I did for you guys. I made my own custom, or I made you guys a custom ordering page. So be a little bit more your brand. And with that, it also comes with a 10% discount on the prices for everything. So
That's very nice.
yeah, so you can just same packet. Oh yeah.
Oh, I was just wondering what your radius is. Do you cover like an hour from?
Hour from Shakopee, and then
Okay, from Shakopee. Okay.
and then from anywhere else. I mean, we can just talk about it, and if it makes sense, and
Okay.
I'm trying to hire people in specific areas that help cover that, so the radius is a little bit bigger. So
Okay.
I'm gonna ask this, I'm sorry that I was a little bit late coming in. Do you focus mostly on photography, or do you also do like videography?
videography also. So
And do you do videography of the home, or will you do like a lifestyle video?
So I'm working on a package for that, and I don't know how to explain it. I haven't come up with anything that would solidly make sense, but I do them. I'm just not listed to talk about it, but it's something I'm trying to also incorporate into here too. So lifestyle videos are big right now. A lot of people like doing them, so trying to find a way to implement it onto my side. So, and I mean, realistically, that is it. I mean, I do have also a complimentary free shoot, I guess you can say, and will only work on this option right here. So the 25 photos. What it'll come with is a 23 photos, like interior and exterior photos, and 2 drone photos, so 25 photos total. And it will come with a 2D floor plan, like a basic floor plan. And how you can do that is just ordering it through the 25 MLS listing. Type it, fill out the application, or let's just making things up on the line. We can just answer the questions. If you want any additional services, you would select those. It should auto-populate this information. I don't know why it didn't, but then it would ask you your entry, if agent entry, or if you have a lockbox, you would just select that. And then time, you need to click. I have same day options. If there is availability for it, you can book same day. Otherwise, you can select the date and select the time, and I'll just show up. And you'll get to this page. Then you would just put, I have a coupon code, and type in KW, and I'll write this down too, and then free. And then we'll just make it free, and I'll know that on my side that it's a free shoot clearly because it'll show zero balance. So then I'll shoot it in that way for the free shoot package. But all I have.
So you gave us lunch and we can get a free shoe.
Yep.
Everyone should do. Not just singles in.
100%. Wow.
Yep, so.
Christina, what was your question?
Oh, just quick question. When we select a time, is there like a window of arrival?
Yeah,
Like an
so
hour before or after, or
it will be the time that you selected, so.
literally just the time?
Time that you selected.
Okay.
Everything it'll calculate the drive time and from wherever, if I have another appointment before or after, and it does it all again, so.
Okay.
It'll be the exact number. If there's any delays for any reason, then I'll just reach out to you and let you know that, hey, we're running behind, which it can happen. But
Sure, yeah.
but it hasn't happened so far.
Well, thank you again so much.
Thank you, Annette.
Your last thing, in order for you to get to this order page, you do have to sign up, but I have to assign it to you, so. You know what I mean, and I'll stick back behind if anybody wants to sign up, that way it's just out of the way.
Sure.
I can help you with that process, otherwise it'll just show my main page, so. That's it. But yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Wow.